Gonna get my going. Focusing on trying to really sand down, get a nice flat base here, and do the same on the other side. Then I start wrapping around the inside here. So other than a few spots, got it looking pretty schmick, I think. A little bits of rough sanding area. Pretty happy with that, so I'm gonna flip it over, give the other edge a go. Goggles are a bit of an overkill, but I can't stop getting the sawdust in my eyes. Pretty happy with how this has turned out so far though. There's a few marks here just from where I've cut it out with a chainsaw, which I've tried to sand away on both sides, but it unfortunately it's not coming out. But I don't think that's going to matter very much once I start to route it out a bit and sand it up and get polishing it, because most of this timber is going to get cut out anyway. So I've done most of the belt sanding that I want to do to get it nice and flat out. This bag is filled with the some of the sawdust that came off the piece of timber. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour that and save it all. If I do need to use any of it, mix it up with some PVA glue and it will form a nice putty that'll hopefully be a similar colour to the rest of the timber, just in case. My little helper here is always keen to help out. Aren't you, little Rex? Little wink. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to smack this a couple more times with the orbital sander. I'm going to build an area around this. I can wax some resin in this without it leaking all over the place, and then we can start routing it out. So it's a bit hair going to say the least, but what I've used is one of the sports bands that I used to use a little bit, and one of the old pieces of belt sander that didn't have much grit left on it, so hopefully not going anywhere. And I'm gonna chuck some epoxy in it. I'll call that for the day. See how to get another day. Remember, if you're going through a bad time, the worst thing you can do is get something to go and not like it. Or you might like it, who knows.